Alright. So, it's been a hot minute, hasn't it? So, yeah. In case you have not noticed, I'm in a new location, actually. I recently got my own place. Well, sharing it with my brother, but more or less my own place. So, that ought to be fun. So, it's been a hot minute, hasn't it? I just testing out the audio there, but so yeah, yeah, in my own place, got some new internet today, and just gonna test it out a bit to see if how the upload speed works, how streaming stuff works, because honestly, the biggest reason I got out of streaming for a little bit was because my internet just sucked. The upload speed just sucked. So, gonna see how it goes here. So far, we're getting good quality, I'd say. Got 720p, which is what I wanted, because yeah, 720p good enough for me. So actually, yep, I'm alive again. Yeah. Yep, I'm still here. I know my channel's been dead for a little bit, but hopefully this year 2020 that can change a little bit. So for those who don't know what my life's been like recently, like I said, it's kind of funny. Everyone's talking about how like, oh, my 2020 sucks already. And I'm just like, I got my own place. I just got a new car. Got a job that's good paying. It's just, yeah, I'd say my 2020 is going well so far. But I mean, not gonna jinx it or anything. But yep, knock on wood. So yeah. So this is more or less it's a testing stream to test out my new internet and stuff to see how it goes, see if everything goes smoothly, to see if any buffering, good quality, and if it is, then there's a very good chance I could go back to streaming full time, which could be pretty fun because I do miss it. I do miss doing that. All right, let's see. All right. So, yeah, your job as the audience is to, if anything happens like buffering or quality drop or anything of the like, just let me know. Or even just audio levels, because, again, it's been a while since I streamed, so gonna have to take some time to get used to everything again. All right. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, let's see if I can invite some people. Let's invite some people on Discord. Yeah, I'm sure this will find a way to get some people in there. Alright, let's see if we can get some new people to show up. So far so good. Alright, good to hear. Very, very, very good to hear. Alright, so yeah, as per usual with these streams, I'm gonna give some time to get some people to show up, especially since I just sent invites. Got a new house? Yeah, literally on New Year's Eve, we found and checked the place out and basically were sold on it. So right then and there, I'm like, okay, I already know 2020 is going to be a good year. So yeah, so very. Yeah, I like the place so far. I'm not going to really plan on doing a house tour or anything like that, but yeah, I like the place. It's small-ish out in the country, but again, it's just me and my brother, and we're pretty simplistic guys, so shouldn't have any issues there. Because the only rooms we really need are bedrooms, bathroom. I mean, basically all your normal stuff, but we don't need them to be massive. I guess is what I'm getting at. Yeah, we just got our gaming set up in the living room over there. Actually, that's my brother's bedroom behind me, but he's out of the house right now, so don't have to worry about that. Of course, not that he cares about streaming and stuff anyway. Or like he'll try to stay out of my way if necessary. But again, I thanks to the job I have now, I have to work overnights. So basically, I'm nocturnal more or less. But you know, who doesn't love a good late night stream every now and then, right? All right. Let's see, who else could we invite? Imagine having a brother who also games specifically. Oh yeah, I mean, my brother isn't necessarily a gamer, but you know, he's got a PS4 that he plays a lot. So yeah, I guess he's a more of a casual gamer is the best way to describe it. Yeah, so which I am thankful for that I actually have a brother who likes the game as well. Actually, a lot of my memories with Minecraft are with playing with my brother on the 360 edition. That was always fun. And yeah, in fact, every now and then we play the PlayStation 4 edition. Well, the Bedrock edition now with that officially upgraded. But you know, Minecraft is Minecraft at the end of the day. You know, Minecraft is Minecraft. Oh boy. Alright, so yeah, about another maybe 5 minutes or so. Just get some people in, possibly. So, but yeah, anyway, yeah, how's everyone else been? Again, it's been a long while. So yeah, how's everybody been? Good, good. Is your 2020s good? Just want someone to play Smash with, honestly, on a regular basis. I mean, hey, I got Smash. If you just, well, yeah. I was thinking, you know what? I don't know my friend code off the top of my head, but you know, remind me at some point to send you my Switch friend code. So yeah, we could probably do Smash together there too. You guys are trying to playing with the boys at home. Yeah. Hey, you're lucky you even have friends to play Smash with, or games in general with. Like I said, I mostly just got my brother and some of the people on Discord, but even then, we don't really game together. But yeah, as you can see again, I'm going to be playing Cuphead, which a game I enjoy a lot, as I'm sure a lot of you might know. But yeah, I mean, I played it enough times where I can play it in a short-ish amount of time, like no world records or anything like that, but you know, couple hours, few hours, you know, not hard to do. For me, at least. Again, I've played this game once or twice. The hardest part is going to get this set up. Alright, so I guess the final test is going to have the game audio with my mic audio to see if that's all working well. So, let us work on that. There we go. There we go. I mean, I love this game's soundtrack in general, but something about this one right here, I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm a sucker for piano anyway, but yeah, something about this one I really like. That. I love this entire soundtrack. It's like easily one of my favorite soundtracks in the game. And we're competing with like Undertale and Professor Layton and stuff like that. So audio levels sound good. Like you can hear me over the game audio, or I can adjust. Assume that no news is good news. The game is way too loud? Okay. See, that's good to know. Oh, I guess I do have the levels all the way up. I'm watching the stream myself. I should be able to figure this out. See this for myself. Alright. Let's try this again, shall we? Oh wow, yeah, that was loud. Let's test this out. I'm just gonna speak and fill up the space until something happens, until it catches up. I think that sounds good. A little better. Alright, well, stalled enough time for now, so... Oh, that's a good... Okay, I was gonna say, we gotta start the stream event. Start playing the game eventually, right? Alright. So I guess the tricky part... guess we'll delete this one. Alright, because the top one is my first ever save ever, which is where I have like all my achieves and stuff like that. Second one is a run that I did where I just completed the game with no upgrades whatsoever, like just nothing but the stock pea shooter. So that was a fun challenge within itself. But for this stream, we're just gonna do some classic Cuphead. Just complete the game. No special challenge. Ooh, but should I be Cuphead or Mugman? I'll let you guys decide. Should I be Cuphead or Mugman? I mean, because they function the exact same way. It's just a different looks thing. And that's the worst part about streaming is the delay. Yeah, I heard about that. I don't know whether that's through like a bug or something. Yeah, I think I do remember hearing something about that. Yeah, best guess it's a bug or a glitch is the best thing I can think of. Because as well made as this game is, it definitely has its fair share of bugs and glitches. That a lot have been patched. Cuphead, Mugman is virgin. Well, I mean, they're supposed to be kids, right? So I would hope they're both virgins. I mean, let's be real here. Alright, so Cuphead is our main vote right now. Any other votes here? I'm kind of off screen here. I guess it'll have to work. Now it's making me uncomfortable. So yeah, if I get cut off the screen a little bit, I apologize. Alright. Yeah, so I guess we're gonna go with Cuphead when we play Cuphead. Fair enough. Here we go. I'm the only person talking. Yeah, I know, but there are other people watching. I just want to know if they want to give their input. Don't. Just want to be fair. Alright. Once upon a time, in a magical place called Inkwell Isle, there were two brothers named Cuphead and Mugman. They lived without a care under the watchful eye of the wise Elder Kettle. One day, the two boys wandered far from home, and despite the Elder Kettle's many warnings, ended up on the wrong side of the tracks and entered the Devil's Casino. Inside, Cuphead and Mugman soon found themselves on a winning streak at the craps table. "Hot dog!" exclaimed King Dice, the casino's sleazy manager. "These fellas can't lose." "Nice run, boys," laughed the newcomer. The brothers gasped. It was the casino's owner, the devil himself. "Now how about we raise the stakes?" he suggested with a toothy grin. "Win one more roll, and all the loot in my casino is yours," the devil boomed. "But if you lose, I'll have your souls. Deal?" Cuphead, blinded by easy riches, nodded and grabbed the dice for a throw. "Good gosh, Cuphead, no!" cried Mugman, for he understood the danger, but it was too late. "Snake eyes!" laughed the devil while slamming the floor. "You lose!" The brothers trembled in fear as he loomed over them. "Now, about those souls." The brothers pleaded for their very lives. There must be another way to repay you," Mugman stammered. "Yes, please, mister," Cuphead added. Perhaps there is," the devil snickered, pulling out a parchment. "I have here a list of my runaway debtors. Collect their souls for me, and I might just pardon you 2 months." "Now get going!" the devil roared, kicking the boys out most rudely. "You have till midnight tomorrow to collect every one of those souls. Otherwise, I'll be the one collecting yours." Cuphead and Mugman were terribly frightened and ran away as fast as they could. "Come on, Mug," panted Cuphead. "We have to find the Elder Kettle. He'll know what to do." A+ voice acting right there, ladies and gentlemen. "What a fine pickle you boys have gotten yourselves into. I know you don't want to be pawns of the devil, but if you refuse, I can't bear to imagine your fates. You must play along for now, collect those contracts. And you best be ready for some nasty business. Your debtor friends won't be very friendly once you confront them. In fact, I expect them to transform into terrible beasts. Take this potion so they won't hang you out to dry. It'll give you the most remarkable magical abilities. Now go use my writing desk and use the mystical inkwell there. You need to prepare yourselves for a scrap." I kind of feel bad for this song in particular because it's like so underused. It's just for this one location, but it's like such a beautiful song. And I just love this. Like, hey Thug, you're here. Thanks for joining. Haven't missed much, just doing the tutorial. I'm curious, have any of you actually heard the story of a game journalist who literally couldn't get past the tutorial because he didn't, even though it says to dash like right here, he couldn't dash. He didn't dash, so he literally couldn't beat the tutorial and gave the game a bad score because of it. Have you guys heard about that? It's hilarious. Here it is. oddly enough, as many times as I've played this game, I haven't actually played it 2-player. I would play with my brother, but he is like a total rage gamer. Like I said, he's a casual gamer, but he's also a total rage gamer. So he would not fare well with Cuphead.
You have to lay out all those debtors to move on. Now shake a leg.
Will do, Elder Kettle. Oh boy. I love this game. I have about the journalists. I couldn't stop laughing because oh yeah, it was like everywhere at the time. Just people making fun of that guy so hard. I mean, I know the game is hard, but it's not that hard. Hey fellas, looks like you're in fun now, eh? Well, I used to be the same way. Always getting into trouble, running, jumping, shooting. And now I prefer just strolling around and going to the pictures. But hey, let me give you a hand. Take this. 3 gold coins. And I'm going to immediately spend those coins on my favorite weapon in the game, which would be spread. Spread. Like, the majority of the boss fights, all I need is spread and pea shooter. Like, at that point.
You got to equip those new purchases if you want to use them. Look at your equip card, you bums.
Alright. First battle. Volcanic Panic. Alright. Gonna shoot for an A+ here, because it's like literally the easiest battle. Once I get that super art, it's gonna be so much easier. Boom! That's what I'm talking about, babe. Alright, that should be A+ material right there. Alright. Don't get too excited, that's probably the only A+ I'm gonna get the first time around, so be warned right there. So that's 1 down, 18 to go. Yeah, fun fact, Cuphead actually has a Guinness World Record for most boss fights in a game. Like, it has 3 world records. Most boss fights in a game, most boss transformations, and most hand-drawn frames of animation in a game. So, yeah, in a game or in general, I'm pretty sure it has to be in a game. I believe. Anyway. Okay, Goopy Legrand. Goopy first, or do running guns? Because even though the running guns are kind of unnecessary, let's play them. Because I think that'll be more entertaining. Because I suck at the running guns, so that might be more entertaining for you guys. Who's the coin man? Yeah, he basically lets you know that there are coins hidden throughout the world, and that if you find them, you can keep them. Yeah, once I complete this, I'll show you. It was worth a try. And I know I just said I'm not good at the run guns, but trust me, we're only on the first aisle, okay? It's gonna get harder. That was a close one. I actually didn't think I was gonna get that. Thank you. But yeah, trust me, yeah, some of the later running guns in the third aisle, yeah, I hate those. I hate them both with a passion. They are awful. Especially trying to get P ranks. Oh, that took forever. And of course I got an A+ when I wasn't even trying. Don't you just love how that works? But yeah, I'll show you that coin guy real quick.
Huh? I'll be a monkey's uncle if I'm putting my moolah in the bank. For all I know, the devil probably controls the place too. They'll never get a hold of my gold if I spread it all around. And if some Joe happens to find a coin or two, good for him. That's what I say. Humph!
Yeah, so just basically saying that there are coins hidden throughout each of the aisles. Yeah, one hidden coin per aisle. But actually, since we unlocked that, let's get this super art, because that's going to help me a lot. Be gone, spirits! Oh, wait, you're real. I was about to hit you with the old parry move. That's how you deal with ghosts around here. Only a nitwit tries shooting at someone who ain't really there. Speaking of not being places, would you fellas mind moving on? You're spooking the fish. Waifu material. Oh, the fish? Are you calling the fish waifu material? Honestly enough, like, I've seen some fan arts of some of the minor characters, but yeah, I've never seen one of the fish character, oddly enough. Of course, ever since Miss Chalice was introduced, she's basically taken up all the Rule 34 art. So, do with that what you wish. Speaking of Miss Chalice, I really can't wait for the DLC. It's supposed to be sometime this year. A lot of people are speculating around maybe either around, I don't know. Some people think March, because that's when a lot of like Cuphead-related stuff seems to be coming out, like books-wise and art books, but I don't know, I think they would have definitely said something by now if it's coming out soon, so my best guess is we're going to get some sort of announcement in E3, and it'll probably come out sometime this fall. That's my speculation, at least. Unless they delay it again, which I might be a little bit angry, but then again, people who follow Cuphead's development are kind of got to be expecting delays at this point. But anyway. Gosh, I don't know how to thank you boys for saving me. Where are my manners? I didn't even introduce myself. I am known as the legendary Chalice. Pleased to meet you. I was searching for magic and got trapped by those ghosts. Speaking of magic, please accept this gift. It should help. There are other mausoleums around Inkwell Isle. I just wonder. Even though this is the only super art that's actually worth anything, at least in my opinion. Dear me, I mustn't forget that magical super arts have to be equipped in the main menu before use. Yeah, the energy beam. Yeah, devastating attack spills from your head. Or yeah, basically just shoots a giant laser horizontally. So I heard you fellas gave some of them ghosts what for? Glad someone finally sorted them out. Might even make the fishing even better here. Then again, might not. Yeah, okay, not gonna question a fish fishing. Not gonna question that in the slightest. Alright, second battle. Goopy Le Grand. Wanna make sure I've got everything I need equipped. Goopy Le Grand in Ruse of a News.
This match will get red hot. You're up.
Have you imagined how much I love this game's soundtrack? And the fact that all the songs were recorded with a live band, which is like something you rarely see for an indie game. Like that's actually, of course, they're sticking with the whole authentic shtick to it. Like, oh, we have to make this like they would have back in the day, but it's still cool to think about. Ah! Well, there goes my A+. I love that sound so much. Alright, so I guess that's an A rank because the only requirement was yeah, so this being A rank. Still not bad. How many people did the animations? Because oh yeah, I'm trying to remember in the credits. I want to say 5 or so people who did the actual animation. Because like I know they actually got some actual professionals to help. Like I know one I remember is Jake Clark, who worked on Nickelodeon shows. So that's about almost as professional as you can get. Yeah, I guess that's one of the beauty of the game being made in Canada, is that Canada is really good at making hand-drawn animation, as I found out. But yeah, the animation, I love it so much. Like, they really captured the 30s style perfectly. I always tell... Yeah, basically the simplest way to describe Cuphead is come for the animation, stay for the gameplay. Because, obviously the 30s look to it is what draws people in, but, like, playing the game and trying to improve, like, that's what makes it so much more fun. Hildeberg. Actually, before we do that, I wanna, since I have coins, I wanna see if I can get in the shop. If coffee is available, no, it's not available yet. What's something I can get? Because coffee is my main power-up of choice. What's something I'll need later? I'll need lava eventually. I'll need that eventually. So there are stuff for my preferred method that I do like to use eventually, but most of the time I'll use the pea shooter and the spread. I had to think about what it was called. Alright, Threatening Zeppelin. Alright, the first airplane boss.
A brawl is surely brewing. You're up.
Yeah, trying to S rank this one was a nightmare. I do remember that. Yeah, sorry for any obscenities or swearing I accidentally say. And I'm sure a lot of you probably won't care, but gotta get that out of the way with that whole Kappa bullcrap going on right now. I mean, Kappa itself isn't bullcrap, but the way YouTube's implementing it is. But I'm definitely not a family-friendly channel, so you shouldn't have to worry. Or, well, I'm not a child-friendly channel, I should say. This will be interesting. Alright, last stage, the last phase. We'll see how this goes. I love that. The animation of this is so freaking amazing. I didn't think I was actually going to be able to get that. I honestly thought I was going to somehow find a way to get myself killed. Not bad. I mean, all A's so far. That's still not bad. Not bad at all. Certainly a lot better than my school scores, that's for sure. Yeah, just for the record, let's take our little shortcut here. Because every map's got a shortcut. I don't know, I'm just so fascinated by the world maps in general because the map itself is an actual watercolor painting. But the way it's all layered and stuff and shaded and all that stuff, it just feels like you're actually in a cartoon world, if that makes any sense. I just love this. Alright, I'm just fanboying myself to death here. I'm just gonna try and calm down a little bit.
Here goes.
But the combination of the 30s cartoons and the 80s running guns, yeah, they pulled it off beautifully. Ah. Alright, this is the one that always freaking bugs me. Well, this isn't gonna end well, is it? I told you I suck at the running guns. So far, so good. Didn't want to jinx myself too early, because knowing me, I totally would have found a way to fall in that pit afterwards. I totally would have found a way. Alright. Yeah, don't really care about getting the best bees. Oh well, still not bad. But yeah, I really... Yeah, don't care about getting good scores of the running guns. Or, I guess for all. Yeah, because I'm only playing those for the coins. What are you looking at? My chip? Ah, it's not my fault. I'm busy fighting off those casino debtors. Now I gotta save up to have my blade fixed. So help me, I wish someone would bust that King Dice one. Yeah, I know I'm pretty much giving everybody like a southern accent. I don't know why. Maybe I just like doing a southern accent. Table fell. Felt like I was about to break. That would not be good. Yeah. Jag incarnation. Actually, yeah, again, now that I have more coins, let's get back to Pork Rinds Emporium. I almost called it Pork Shop. It's Pork Rind. Let's see. Charge, I'm gonna need it. I probably should have gotten Chaser because that's going to help me in the next file, but it is what it is.
A great slam and then some.
Yeah, and now one of the more infamous battles, but honestly, I think it's kind of overrated. Like, I know that's probably Cuphead's sin, but I don't know. I feel like there are better battles than Tag Incarnation. I don't know why exactly. Maybe it's the song that why people enjoy this so much, but I don't know. I think there's better. I know some of the knockout animations are kind of like dark. I mean, look at Goopy Legrand. He literally died. Like literally died in the battle. Now before we go to the final battle, I just want to take a visit to our old pal, Mr. King Dice. Because why not?
I'm Mr. King Dice. I'm the gamest in the land. I never play nice. I'm the
Well, look what the cat dragged. You think you're just gonna angle on over to the next aisle? Well, that ain't how it works, geniuses. You mugs ain't going nowhere till you finish up here. That means giving them debtors their medicine. All of it. Now scram.
No, I cannot let you pass.
Don't you mess with me.
Don't mess with King Dice. Don't mess with me. Don't mess with King Dice. Don't mess with me. I love that song. King Dice is the OG object. yeah. I forget that character in Object Board that has the dice head, but yeah, that for obvious reasons, that's who my first thought was King Dice when I saw that drawing you posted. Of course, I didn't want to say that because A, it was obvious, and B, I know some artists get offended when they say, "Oh, my OC looks like this person," so I just left it alone. Although I was kind enough to remind you that dice is the plural of die, and die is the singular, so at least there's that came out of that.
A brawl is surely
Alright. This is probably my favorite battle in Aisle 1. I just want to get that out of the way. Because it just totally fits it totally fits the 30s theme in my opinion. Just like with the randomness of the attacks. And coupled on the fact that literally everything about this is one giant Street Fighter reference. Thanks, Sean. Alright, yeah, I know some artists do feel that way, so if you're not, that's cool. But again, it probably would have been obvious to say, oh, it's like King Dice, because you know, how many other characters do you know who haven't died for a head? But yeah, if you want to look into it, like basically, like literally everything about this fight is a Street Fighter 2 reference. Like all the flies in the background is a reference to how, like in the old school fighting games like Street Fighter, there's a crowd cheering you on, or how their intro animations for Ribby and Croaks are like based off Ryu and Ken, or even the slot machine stuff, like you've got like a Bison for M Bison. I don't remember all the characters, but I just like, yeah, there are just so many Street Fighter references just in this one battle. And even some of the attacks, like I said, like, yeah, the second phase, yeah, they literally turned into a fan and was blowing you across the screen. And here, they're a giant slot machine fighting each other, fighting you. It's just like, it just totally fits the 30s feel, in my opinion. And plus, the song is freaking awesome. Flip Joint Family. Oh, it's easily one of my favorite songs in the soundtrack. It's one of my favorite battles, but I'm not the best at it. Like, getting a perfect score on this was next to impossible. But I eventually got it. But, yeah, I love the battle, but it's not my best. Alright, so that's it. That's Equal Aisle 1 done. Coin. Say, fellas, thanks for settling things down around here. Maybe now I can collect enough dough to pay for my chip blade. Speaking of which, I should get back to work. Gotta make hay while the sun shines. Alright, now let's revisit King Dice.
Well, ain't that a pip? Looks like you boys really put the kibosh on the debts. You can head on over to the next aisle. Plenty more marks for you to lean on there.
I can't let you pass, 'cause you ain't done everything. Bring me those contracts, come on, bring on to the king. If you haven't finished your task, haven't worked assiduously, no, I cannot let you pass. Don't you mess with me. Don't mess with King Dice. Don't mess with me. Don't mess with King Dice. Don't mess with me.
Guys, hang on. Think the stars are caught up with you. I believe I found a way out of this mess you're in.
Hot dog, you have?
Your strength is growing. You'll soon be a match for that no-good King Dice, and maybe even the devil himself.
Golly, do you really think?
I do, but you'll never get close to the devil unless you already have those show contracts in hand. Only then will you get the chance to turn the tables on that fiend. So when that time comes, do the right thing.
Thanks for the advice, Elder Kettle. Also, I love the update they had sometime last year. Yeah, where they added the actual animations to those cutscenes. Because before it was just still images, but now they actually added cutscenes to make them actually animated. I thought that was freaking awesome. Just adds to the whole cartoon feel to it.
Whoever heard of a barbershop trio? If we can't find our fourth member, we'll never sound right again. Be a pal and let us know if you spot him, won't you?
Good timing, fellas. I decided to upgrade on your aeroplanes. Now you can wall up your foes with bombs. Just switch your weapon whenever it strikes your fancy. Try it out. Alright, let's go. Baroness Von Bonbon in Sugarland Shimmy. Let's see, do I have anything I can really wish I got the chaser when I did, but oh well, might make for some more entertaining gameplay. I should definitely preface this is far from one of my favorite battles. So, all the more reason this ought to be fun. See, I just don't like the randomness of it. That's my biggest problem. It's way too random because each of the 3 mini fights are all completely picked at random, so you have no idea what to prepare for. It sucks. Thank goodness. Whew. Watching your streams are very relaxing because you're calm, but you still talk to us. Yeah, I mean, I've always been more of a calm streamer. Just more calm gamer in general. Like, when I'm frustrated, like... Here's a good way to describe it. Like, people, like, the Game Grumps, you got Aaron and Dan. People point out they're basically the 2 types of gamers. You have Aaron, who's the complete rage gamer, but as soon as he's done raging, he's back to normal. But then you've got Dan, who just bottles it all inside, and you can just slowly feel all of the anger building up. He's just a lot less talkative, a lot less cheerful, whatever. I'm more of the Dan in that scenario. My brother is more like Aaron. so yeah, if we really wanted to, we could make our own version of Game Grumps if we truly wanted to. So up next we can... Actually, let's do this first. Fun Fair Fever. I like the music on this one in particular.
Here goes.
Alright, we're back. Okay, yeah, don't know what happened there. It just said OBS disconnected, which is not good. But, you know, as long as we're back, I guess that's what matters. But, the game pulls, that wouldn't be the name I would use since my brother's name isn't Cole. that would be an awkward childhood. Cole, what? We both said, what? Oh yeah, the song has like a Super Mario World vibe to it, but Cuphead's composer said like pretty much the exact quote was, in a game that's full of video game references, this is somehow the one that wasn't intentional. Like, he wrote the song based on like a popular like ragtime song, but yeah, it just happens to sound a lot like something from Super Mario World. I swear I've heard this song before, not from Cuphead. I mean, it's gonna keep on. Yeah, like I said, like, yeah, it was based off some popular ragtime tune or melody or something like that. But yeah, it might be Super Mario World because it sounds like the sky levels in Super Mario World. Yeah, I do love the irony of that. In a game that's chock full of video game references, we found one that wasn't intentional. So, but still, yeah, that's just hilarious.
Hi, Mr. Hot Dog Man. Root beer for 5 cents. That's how you know we're in the 30s, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I want a root beer for 5 cents. Can I have a root beer for 5 cents, please?
You can't catch me unless you take a shortcut. That's what some punk kids did last week. It's the only way they could have beat me to the rides. Say, maybe you could show me where the shortcut is around here.
And I love hard games like Cuphead. There's a Metroidvania called Oh yeah, I've heard of Hollow Knight. At last, I thought I'd never see another living soul again. I lost my way while searching for coins. No one has money for haircuts these days thanks to that blasted casino. Well, I better get back to my pals in the quartet. Yeah, I've heard of Hollow Knight. Like, there are a lot of games that I want to play. I just don't have... Well, I have time, I just don't spend it playing it. And I kind of don't need the chaser anymore, but... Let's get this one. Ah, pea sugar. Definitely gonna need that eventually. Coffee. Alright, I just need one more coin for that. Because that's my bread and butter right there. Because coffee automatically starts filling up your card meter. So that just helps a lot. Oh boy, you did it! We're a quartet once more. Gee, you must have run yourself ragged tracking him down. We can't thank you enough. Let's celebrate with a song. Ready, boys? Key of B flat.
It's nice to rest your eyes and maybe go outside. Grab a book and get some air. So what are you waiting for? Why not take a quick break? Tune the radio. There's chores to do, there's leaves to rake. Strum the old banjo. You can practice your Lindy hop. Bum 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 bum, and maybe later sing with your barbershop. Why not take a little quick break and come back for more? Or then come back for more. Or please come back for more.
I love acapella. I love acapella. Hollow Knight, it feels a game for you, but the game is very hard, but the boss are not. Yeah, I might look into it. I love games where the path to the boss is hella difficult, but not quite the boss itself. Yeah, well then Cuphead's not for you because it's the path to the bosses are pretty straightforward. But, yeah, I heard that there was a Honey Pop 2 coming, and I heard like some footage or something dropped for it. But yeah, I definitely heard about Honey Pop 2. Definitely kind of looking forward to that because the first Honey Pop, even though I've yet to actually finish playing Honey Pop, like I've never actually completed it. I've never actually completed Honey Pop, but yeah, I love it. It's actually pretty. Like, besides the obvious reasons why someone would like Honey Pop, it's actually a pretty fun game. Like, a pretty fun little puzzle game. Let's see. I don't really need this. Alright. But yeah, Tiffany's still my favorite girl in Honey Pop. I'm still gonna say that. Take that to my grave. Tiffany's best girl. And I'm not just saying that because... Not just saying that because she reminds me a lot of my character Brittany. That's not at all the reason. Maybe partially, but that's not the only reason.
I'm honestly still so annoyed that the official name for this character here is Puppet Head. I'm just like, why not call him Puphead? Seriously, it's right there. Just call him Cuphead. I mean, maybe because it implies he's a puppy otherwise, but I mean, you've got a perfect name right there. Yeah, this is always the trickiest part. Whew. Nice. Well, we write characters based on things we like. Well, yeah, that's true. That's basically Berry Street in a nutshell. I'm basically, well, kind of, because I'm writing... All the main characters are either directly based off me or based off just a trope I enjoy. Or a trope I want to go on. Like, you got Brittany and Donald for sure, completely, fully based off me in some way. You got Christina, which is basically my take on the shy trope. Which, I mean, in a way I relate with, but she's unique enough where I can't say she's like me exactly. And Eleanor, the challenge with her was to essentially take my personal pick for the most unattractive, worst kind of woman I would want to be with, and make her presentable, and make her, you know, a good character someone that I would enjoy. So that was a fun challenge. I actually had a lot of fun developing Eleanor's character, and I can't wait to actually show it to you all. Yeah, actually, once I'm done with this stream, I should probably get back to work on Berry Street. It's definitely been a hot minute there. Yeah, well, I guess it kind of sort of has been. It's long since I've started streaming, but like, yeah. So anyway, I didn't need any questions for that. I just unlocked the path I already had unlocked. For good measure, let's do the mausoleum. Lola.
Here comes a
Lola. Oh yeah, she was the flight attendant, right? The black flight attendant. That was Lola, right? Yeah, she wasn't too bad. I think that's another reason I love Honey Pop is because yeah, it has that's what I like about certain dating sims or visual novels where like when you have a diverse set of girls where you can basically have someone for everybody. I mean, and guys, obviously, if it's depending on the visual novel, but I personally go for the ones where you get girls because, you know, I'm a straight male. But, yeah, when you, like, even Kato Shoujo, you got your 5 main girls, but they're all different enough where everyone has their own personal tastes, which I like. I like that in a visual novel or story. Berry Street's kind of the same way. Because even though they all have some similarities between each other because they're a friend group, obviously, excluding Eleanor, like, they're still unique enough where you can basically find your personal preferences, which I'm discovering a lot of people like Christina, which I was totally expecting. So, at least I got that right. I love stories reaction. Yeah, that's basically good visual novels in a nutshell. My character Jones is basically Biba with more youthful side. He's not my favorite character at the end, but oh dear, I did find it. Which, to an extent, you should find a way to identify yourself with the character you're writing. Because if you write a character with a personality you know nothing about, it's gonna show, and not in the way you want it to. I knew if I rooted around here I could find something special for you. But I didn't know I'd get trapped again. Thanks for saving me a second time. Take this magical super art so you can see if I can... I'll see if I can find another. I know it's like some people like Dan Salvato, perfect example. He won't reveal which of the dopies is his favorite, even though it's obviously Monica. Let's be real, Monica's his favorite, but he won't admit it because he feel like it'll start some war or something. Me, I'm not shy about admitting that Brittany is my favorite character. I'm not going to be shy about that. I'll happily admit it. Have you heard of Quadratus, the watery being on this isle? His obsession with death and numbers is legendary, and somewhat disturbing if one thinks about it for too long. But yeah, I'll happily admit Brittany's my favorite character. But that said, I don't want the bias to show while you're playing. Yeah, I don't think I've even died yet, which I think is a personal best, even including the running ones.
Yeah. Even in my normal game playthroughs, I die at least once on a running gun, so I'm doing a lot better. Doing a lot better than normal. All right, Carnival Kerfuffle. Whew, that's a tongue twister. It's okay as long as it's okay. Yeah, exactly. Like again, I mean, obviously, I enjoy all my characters. Obviously, again, even Eleanor, who is designed to be modeled after just all the traits and stuff I don't like in a woman, or just in a partner in general, like, you know, excessive swearing, being an overall jerk, drinking, smoking for sure. I'm definitely not a fan of smoking. So that was, yeah, when I was designing Eleanor, that's definitely one of the first things I came up with was, yeah, she's a smoker. Kind of, and the excessive tattoos, like, I don't hate that. I don't mind tattoos so much. Like, my thing with tattoos, as long as there's a meaning behind them, or a good meaning, I should say, then I don't mind them that much. Because, like, you know, at the end of the day, tattoos are art, and all art, I feel like, should have some sort of significance. Yeah, I love this song. This is easily one of my favorite songs. I know I say that about a lot of them, but this one in particular, I definitely love. Though my favorite song, let's see, I guess my favorite song has to be Inkwell Isle 3. Because it has such the right amount of smooth jazz. I love it so much. What I really want from Berry Street is a nice story with emotional moments, don't we all? Oh yeah, trust me, Berry Street's definitely going to have its emotional moments, because it's a slice of life story. By default, it's definitely going to have its emotional moments, but depending on which ending you get, some of them are not. Well, I don't know. Depending on which ending, well, I mean, yeah, because you're going to have your good endings, your bad endings, and sometimes your neutral endings. Unless you mean, like, certain good endings, someone won't be happy even in a good ending. Which, Berry Street would definitely have that. Like, this isn't necessarily a spoiler, because it's just more linking the dots, because, you know, you've got Donald, who's got a crush on Brittany, but if you pursue the Brittany route and end up dating Brittany, Donald's not going to be with her. But there's more to it than that, but that'll go into more depth, but, you know, it's just using linking context clues to try and piece some stuff together. I don't mind happy endings. No, I'm just a bittersweet kind of. Yeah, I mean, I've definitely put some thought into how I want Berry Street to play out, so yeah, definitely looking forward to getting that done. That'll definitely be a bittersweet moment when I finally finish Berry Street, because it's just like, after all the time I spent working on it, like, Red War Showtime is a perfect example. When I finally got that done after working on it for 5 months, I'm just like, now what? I've spent so long working on that, now what do I do? So yeah, Berry Street's definitely gonna be a similar boat.
Here's a real high-class bout. Here goes.
Like, part of me kind of doesn't want it to end. Like, even with Showtime, I was basically the same. It's like, I kind of don't want it to end because I'm having so much fun working on it. But, you know, it's gotta end eventually, right? And the satisfaction of getting it done and having people play it and enjoy it, like, that's almost just as fun as developing it. Because depending on who you ask, of course, even me, developing anything, like writing a story, making a visual novel, you're gonna have your ups and downs. You're gonna have those angry, stressful moments. It's just inevitable. But the end result's always gonna be worth it. Finally happened. I finally died. It took long enough. I mean, here's the thing. The Brittany ending is bittersweet, but the other girls are super happy, then other players might not want to go here. Yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Because, you know, this isn't... There's not going to be a harem ending, or harem ending, however you pronounce it, where, like, you make everybody happy. Like, by default, there are going to be endings where someone isn't, you know, at their full potential. But then again, that's what their root is for. Like, perfect example with Eleanor, the only way to get her root is to not get close enough to the other three. So by default, the only way Eleanor will ever get any sort of anything is if by going on her route, because that's the only way you'll ever really interact with her, like, on a personal level. So, yeah. Famous last words. Famous last words. A horror ending isn't because I feel like this story is too much realistic for me. If her ending is not happy, I'm fine, as long as there's a genuine reason. Sure, I totally get what you're both saying, because, yeah, especially, Berry Street is definitely on the more realistic side, so a harem ending just isn't really possible. Yeah, there's that little bit in the song. It's a nice little touch, given the theme of the level. If ending is not happy, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, as long as the ending is realistic, based on everything else in the story, then I'm fine. It might not be the happy ending, it might not be the ending I would have gone with, but as long as it makes sense, given with the rest of the story, I'm fine. Because, like, perfect example is the ending of Dexter, the show. Yeah. I'm a huge fan of that show. And the ending. Everything else about that final episode, I would have not gone with it, but I would have been okay with it. But the final frickin' scene of the entire series, if you know what I'm talking about, that final scene, it's just like leaving me going, why? What? No. Everything else I could have accepted, but that final scene just ruined everything. I hated it so much. There's a reason that the Dexter finale has gone down in history as one of the worst TV finales ever. There is a legitimate reason. But yeah, in any story, as long as the ending makes sense, then I'm satisfied. Yeah, I hate this part so much. Alright. Alright. Question. Will there be a final route where if you do every other route you don't like it? I've been contemplating that, but the problem is I can't think of a realistic way to pull it off. Like, if I can find a way to pull it off, yes, because I feel like having some sort of, okay, this is the final part of the whole thing, like the entire experience. Like I very much love things like that, but I just can't think of a way to actually pull that off in Berry Street. A reward on the main menu. Yeah, there will be a reward on the main menu. Like, what I've got planned is when you start the game for the first time, the title screen will just show Berry Street, the background. But once you're locked into somebody's route, their silhouette will be on the title screen. And once you complete their route, like their good ending, then it'll be their actual photo. And then, so when you complete all the routes, you've got all the 4 characters. But yeah, once you complete all the routes, then Alex will appear there as well. Yeah, the demo I actually have set up pretty much showcases that. It doesn't show the silhouettes since you can't really lock in anybody's route for the demo. So yeah, it'll show up depending on who you appeal to most in the demo. But yeah, so I've got at least that planned. Yeah, I actually got the inspiration from that from Katawa Shoujo. It actually does something very similar where like for each act you unlock, for each character, like a photo will appear on the main menu. So when you complete them all, you've just got one collage of photos. It's a nice little way to mark progression, and I really enjoy it. Yeah, if I can find a way to do one last route kind of thing, or one last piece of story kind of thing, then yeah, I'll definitely try to find a way to do that. But as of now, I don't really have a realistic way to pull it off. Though honestly, even if it's just like an image, because like Katawa Shoujo kind of does that too, where once you've got a 100% completion, you unlock an image in the CD gallery of just like all the girls basically on the photo, and it says "Thanks for playing." So maybe I could do something like that, possibly. Group hug is best reward. Yeah. Yeah, secret ending will be the whole game together having a true ending. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we'll go that far, because again, the only way to get everybody involved is with Eleanor's ending, but even then, I don't want to risk accidentally spoiling anything. Piano version of each character's Maybe. Yeah, no. Like I said, some of these knockout animations are freaking disturbing. I tell you. Again, you got Goopy Legrand who died. You had Cagney Carnation who just was basically just a hollow shell. Yeah, you got those little birds that were gonna cook Wally. Yeah, you're just. Yeah, some of these knockout animations are just freaking horrifying. Ooh. My secret coin so I can get coffee. Nice. Boy, that sounds interesting out of context. I found my secret coin so I can get coffee. I don't even like coffee, so that's the only time you'll ever hear me say something like that. Oh, thanks. I actually designed this shirt, believe it or not, in middle high school, something like that. Like, this is actually an official shirt from our school that I actually designed and got picked to make a shirt. So, yeah, I've got that on my resume. It came from 2027. Berry City was just oh boy. I don't know what would be more incredible, the fact that I get Berry Street done. I get Berry Street done before 2027, or the fact that I not only got Berry Street done for 2027, but I was able to actually make something called Berry City. Don't know what's the bigger accomplishment there. Berry Planet. Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. I really don't like this level. Yeah, this is where I should have got Chaser, darn it. Oh well, you live and you learn. This is the level where I should have had Chaser, darn it. Don't die now. Please, okay. Begging you, please don't die now. Please don't die. Alright. Who could forget the spiritual sense of Berry Town? Yeah, I know you're joking, but yeah. I currently don't plan on making any proper sequels to Berry Street because one, I'm not a fan of sequels to games with multiple endings because it feels like you have to pick a canon ending, and I don't really want that with Berry Street. Like I want it to be implied that each ending is its own canon route in like its own universe or something like that. And two, I wouldn't even know where to go from there anyway based on certain endings. So, but yeah. I mean, I definitely would like to continue making some Berry Street stuff, like maybe a comic or something like that, like little comics, but in terms of a visual novel, yeah, it's definitely about as far as that goes.
Well, hey there, fellas. Come to watch my little show, have you? They say juggling is a bit like parrying. Tough at first, but soon you can string them together swimmingly. I hope to get to 4 someday. 4 in a row. Yeah, that'd be something, wouldn't it?
Well, the zombie shooter knockoff Berry abandoned warehouse. Give Brittany a gun. Oh boy. Not sure how well that would go over. Not that she would intentionally harm anyone. It's the fact that she would find a way to accidentally harm somebody. yeah, not sure I would trust Brittany with a gun.
This match will get red hot. And begin.
The game just froze for a second. That's weird. Berry gets nuked. Jeez.
Good day for a 12 battle. Here goes. Here's a real high-class bout.
Yeah, 3D model. But yeah, I actually saw a behind-the-scenes thing about that. Yeah, they basically, because that's how a lot of cartoons actually did things back in the day, was the 3D backgrounds. So, and the genie was the same way. That pyramid in the background, that was a 3D model too. Fallout Streets. That would be pretty interesting crossover, but I'm not sure if I would trust Bethesda with my intellectual property. And also a fun fact, for the 3D model, they basically had to take an image of basically all 360 degrees, but then they had to, for this nighttime theme, to get the lighting right, they had to do the exact same thing, so they had to basically take images of all 360 degrees twice to get this raining effect. Please don't die. Please don't die. Famous last words, but please don't. When's the Switch port coming? It is actually possible to make Switch games with Ren'Py. Some people have figured it out, so it's not out of the question, but I wouldn't count on it. Like, yeah, even Ren'Py Tom himself is actually shocked people found a way to port it on Switch. Actually, that's not. That wouldn't be too random because I'm actually helping a friend of mine who actually helped with my visual novels. Matty D, you might recognize him in the credits for the Red War stuff. He's actually making his own visual novel that I'm helping with the coding with, and it's based around Neckos. So that wouldn't be the strangest crossover. Very cool. Let's get Chaser because Let's get the Chaser because every time I think I don't need it, I need it. So it's nice to have it. Other than that, I think that's everything. Ooh, actually, before I forget, let's take the shortcut back to the gingerbread room. Thanks, fellas. I knew there was a faster way across the island. Now we'll be up first on all the rides again. Here, take this coin as my way of saying thanks. Alright, now I think that's everything. Looks like I might underestimated you bugs. You gave it to them dead as buck goods. Go on over to the next island. Lots of fun times waiting for you there.
I'm the devil's right-hand man. I can't let you pass.
The little mugs have been fighting in them, I'll say that much. Then making mincemeat out of them deaders.
You see, I knew there was something special about those fellas.
Well, don't be too sure just yet, boss. I think there's something fishy about those two.
Don't blow your wig, guys. If those two little figs try anything, I'll be waiting. This is my favorite song in the soundtrack, easily, without a doubt.
let's go.
This match will get red hot. And begin!
Can you tell this isn't one of my favorite levels?
Good day for a well battle. Now go!
Super close. I feel man, when you eventually make me nervous, I'll buy some Britney socks. Interesting merch idea, socks. I mean, I can't complain too much. I've got Cuphead socks, as you can, yeah. So, of course, those are more of those were a Christmas gift as something I bought, but still, I guess it's not the weirdest thing to have merchandise on these socks. But yeah, a little. Well, that was rude. A little too early to be thinking about merch. Shut up. Because I clearly give Jinx too much. Not the dreams of the future for your fashion. Yeah, here's the thing. If I think too big, my head's gonna get. I'm gonna start doing things for the wrong reason. You know, at the end of the day, you should make something because you want to make it. You should love what you make. You shouldn't think about. The best way I saw it described was: are you making it because you enjoy it, or are you making it because of what it could do for you? If you're making this because it could get me famous, well, then you're not really putting all your heart and passion into it, are you?
yeah, jacket or t-shirt. That's usually a more common merch item. I'll take that. Art book. Yeah, art books. Yeah, that's always actually. Well, I mean, I've been to pre-order. There's a Cuphead art book coming this March. That's already for pre-order on Amazon. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to get me that. Frankly, I wouldn't care if the game popular assassinations. Oh, sure. I mean, like, if you get popular because of it, that's great. But you shouldn't be making it because this could make me popular. Like, if your mindset is, oh, this could make it popular and loved, like, this could be really big. I mean, it could mess with your mindset. Like, Cuphead is a perfect example. One of the reasons I love it so much is because you could tell they made this because they wanted to make it. They wanted to make something they loved. Like, obviously, they got popular even during development, but you could tell they weren't just making this because, oh, we could make us a lot of money. Like, they wanted to make something they wanted. Rugged Ridge, yeah, I'm definitely not a huge fan of this one. Yeah, so yeah, the two run and guns in Inkwell Isle 3, I hate them so much.
And begin!
Great start. That was intense. If you could place your characters in any other game genre, what would you put them? I don't know. I feel like putting them into an RPG might be interesting. Making a Berry Street RPG. third mausoleum.
Here comes a spooky punch. And begin!
Another thing I got appreciate about Student and HR is like each mausoleum actually has its own unique background. Like they could have easily just used the same one for 3 times, but they didn't. Like, yeah, they actually took the extra step to make 3 different mausoleum backgrounds. Like you wouldn't see a AAA studio pulling something like that. They would take the cheap routes, but MDHR actually took all the time, and money and effort to do little things like that they didn't have to do. There's my 4 times in a row. Yeah, I saw that coming. You haven't fulfilled your YouTube description. What do you mean?
Here comes a spooky punch. Now go!
What's been going on in your life? I kind of touched on it in the beginning. You know, I got a new place that you're seeing right now. Recently got a new car, got a good job, you know. So definitely been more adulting the past while.
Victory!
Thank goodness you came by. Those lousy ghosts had me but good that time. Here's the last magical super art I was able to find for you. Well, time for me to take a powder. Good luck. And not everyone can maintain that level of quality over time. Consistency, my dear friends, that is what it's all about. Then you will experience.
You work at a paint factory, of all places. Last place I'd expect to end up in. But yeah, it's a paint production plant. So pretty good paying, union job. You know, can't go wrong with that most of the time. Alright, Dr. Carl's robot. The infamous Dr. Carl's robot fight.
A great slam and then some. And begin!
Okay, I'm all screwed up. I know there's like an
This
order to
match
do
will
it.
get red hot. It's on!
Wow, that's not fair. Yeah, things in life are definitely getting a little bit better. The only thing that would make it better is if I had a girlfriend. But, you know, no need to rush into that if the right girl's not ready, you know? The right girl's not available, you know? Honestly, this is the worst part of the level, is the length of that final section.
Here's a
This
real
goes on
hot
forever.
Now
Not the position I want to be in. Maybe I'll bump into her in Brittany. Well, here's the thing, though. I say Brittany's my favorite, but it's not necessarily because I'm attracted to her the most. It's the fact that she's the most like me. As narcissistic as that sounds, I think, like, that's why it's so easy to write her, is because she's me, more or less.
go get red hot.
So, I mean, don't get me wrong, there are some qualities of a girl like Brittany I would enjoy, but, yeah, when I say she's my favorite, that's not necessarily what I'm getting at.
A great time in Amsterdam. And begin.
I used to have a set way of getting this done. Where I would, like, take no damage, but... Darn it.
A great time in Amsterdam. And begin.
So close. sitting over here just to make it look like I'm driving the crane. So it's fine. Yeah, technically I could have just taken the shortcut, but that's not fun now, is it? Regardless, let's head back to the bottom of our change our tune.
Here's a real high-class.
I mean, I changed subtly, but yeah, on stream I'm still basically the same. I mean, like I said, I'm still the same gamer I was. Looked up Marine. It's a Latin name for mice family. It's a clever name. Yeah. And another fun fact I heard is like the character Warner Werman is supposed to be German. Like his death scream basically is like with a German accent. So technically you're supposed to read it as the W's as V's like they would in German. So technically it's Werner Vermin. Vermin as in rats, mice. So that's another play on right there. But yeah, Marine of that spelling. Yeah, definitely a nice little touch. Give us a random fact about me. I don't know. I don't know. He wears a blue shirt. Yeah, there we go. My favorite color, blue. We'll go with that. My favorite color is blue. Like, I'm not just saying that because of the shirt. Like, that literally is my favorite color.
A great slam and then you're up.
I never would have thought you liked blue. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Who would have guessed? something I hate? What can I say that won't get me in trouble? There are a lot of things that I hate that apparently are the unpopular opinion. But I hate vegetables on pizza. And I'm not talking about the tomatoes and the tomato sauce because A, it's fruit, but my rule of thumb is the color green does not belong on pizza. Don't know if that's an unpopular opinion or not, but the color green in any way, shape, or form should not belong on pizza.
And begin.
Out of all the run and gun levels, this is the one I hate the most. Hate this. Well, yeah, you might, but there are other people in the chat. You know that, right? I mean, I'm sure Thug wouldn't mind either, but still, just... I'm sure if the wrong people heard it, they would probably freak out, so... I know that's saying a lot from Cuphead, but holy crap, there's just so much going on. Something I love to hate? There are a lot of things I love to hate.
Now go.
The live-action Disney remakes are a good example. I'll take any opportunity I can to rant about how stupid they are. Except right now, because the last thing I need to do right now is get myself angry. Because when I get angry, then I start to lose my focus, and I start doing poorly. And even though that can be fun and entertaining on other streams, that's kind of what makes me unique, is the fact that I am more calm and collected. I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan, so I can't really comment on that too much. Yeah, the Mulan remakes, perfect. I mean, yeah, they have an all-Chinese cast, but it's not a musical and there's no Mushu, so what's the frickin' point? A live-action Berry Street movie? I mean, I would hope I would have direct involvement. So, because that's one thing I've found myself, I'm never going to sell the rights to my stuff because I see how easily they can be abused. So if I had direct involvement over a Berry Street movie and I hated it, well then I mean I guess that just would not be ideal. Of course we're talking 2050 years, so that's 30 years from now, which would make me about... Oh, really? Sorry, trying to do math while playing Cuphead. Give me a break. But yeah, that'd make me about 50-ish. Early 50s.
And begin.
Honestly, if I'm being honest, like, I think Barry Street would work better as a TV show than a movie. I just want to get that out of the way. Like, when I first created the concept, it was to be, like, an animated sitcom. And it's honestly, like, even when I'm writing the visual novel, like, I'm basically writing each scene as if it was an episode of a TV show. So I guess there's that. So if I was going to make a movie off Barry Street, it'd probably be its own original thing, not based off the visual novel itself. If Will Smith was in it, the problem with Will Smith is he plays the same character every single time he's in a movie. He's always the same guy. Like, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me he's not the same guy with a different name. So, not sure if I'd really want that. I hit the dash when I do that. I don't know why it's not dashing.
Here goes.
Right, like I've actually been told plenty of times, like actually, like I said, the visual novel I'm helping my friend with, the Neko one, like basically my official role is cinematographer, where I'm basically like setting up the scenes. So like, cause he's read Red War, like he actually did a review of it actually. So that's kind of his thing. He reviews visual novels, and again he helped with it, so of course he kind of felt like he had an obligation, But yeah, he said he really liked how cinematic. I freaking hate this level.
Here goes.
But he loved how cinematic it is, so he basically brought me onto the project to basically make his visual novel cinematic as well, which I'm definitely honored. I'm definitely honored to do. And actually, you know what? Screw it. I don't need to do this level. I don't need to do it. I don't need to do this to complete the game. Not worth getting myself worked up over. No, I actually have not seen After Earth. Heard it was crap though. Calm myself down a little bit.
This match will get red hot. Here goes.
Here's another boss slash fight that's overrated in my opinion. I mean, I get why people like her. I mean, I do. She's very visually appealing, but the boss fight itself is really not that fun. Especially when we get to the second phase, I'll show you what I mean. How freaking terrible this fight is. Yeah, I'll show you what I mean about how bullcrap the second stage is. Ready? Like, as far as I know, there's no way to avoid that. So you're literally stunned, and you have to repeatedly hit buttons to stun yourself.
Yeah, okay. This setup should be good.
Good game for us. Well done. You're up.
All the characters bowing in the background. Yeah, that was something I added in the update last year too. Like they weren't there before. So I thought that was a nice touch. It's also a nice touch is what happens when she's defeated. Because right now they're like bowing and stuff, obviously. And then they all freak out when she's defeated. She's one of my favorite boss battles for this game. I haven't done the theatrical musical boss battle. Oh, the Sally Stage one? Yeah, she's definitely a fun one. Actually, I've had an idea for a while now. Don't know how many of you heard of Cuphead the musical on YouTube. They basically like Undertale the musical, I mean. Whatever, whichever I said, Undertale the musical. They basically took Undertale, adapted it into like a musical format, but I had kind of the same idea of using Cuphead because, you know, each song is about 4 minutes, and each boss battle song is about 4 minutes. And you can easily find a way to adapt that into the full battle. And I thought for Sally's stage play, it'd be perfect to make it like a meta moment where, like, realistically thinking, like, there are seats reserved in the front for Cuphead and Bugman, and then, like, the whole Sally stage play fight is set in the actual theater everybody's watching it in. I thought that'd be a freaking good idea. So I've had thoughts going through my head about how I'd want to pull something like that off. Like, I mean, I have an idea, but the hardest part, obviously, is because I'm not the best at writing songs, even if, so I'd have to come up with the lyrics, or get help with the lyrics, but yeah, definitely. But yeah, that was my idea for Sally's stage plays, just to have that meta moment. But yeah, Sally's stage play, yeah, she's definitely fun though. Especially because I was the theater geek, more or less, in high school.
Good game for us. Well done. Here goes.
Any game automatically gets a sequel. Which one would you choose? I don't know. I'm trying to think of some games that I personally enjoy and I feel like should get sequels. Because obviously you've got the obvious picks like Half-Life, which technically is getting some sort of continuation this March, finally, after all these years. So I would say Cuphead, but I'm actually one of the people, Cuphead fans, who say it doesn't need a sequel, that the DLC coming out soon is good enough. I had to have almost been done. Wait, Bear Street 1's not even finished yet. Hold your horses, Doug. No, I take that back. Mario Odyssey, Super Mario Odyssey, that's what I need for a sequel. Because I'm pretty sure 1 is coming. I really want to believe 1 is coming. But, yeah, I would very much love a sequel to Super Mario Odyssey. Such a fun game. Here we are, folks. Inkwell Hell.
Well, looky here. You actually pulled it off. But you've made me lose a bet. And for that, you ain't seen the boss just yet. We're gonna play a little game first.
I'm gonna say right now, this is my favorite battle in the entire game. Oh, never say that. My favorite battle. Oh, not even 25% it finished. Yeah, it's far from finished. Yeah, man, all I've got is that demo so far. Yeah, get stopped. Get stopped. Biggest thing with the writing. I just have a lot of writing to do. I've got some backgrounds and stuff to do as well, but writing is the biggest thing that I need. Would it actually make you start? No, it doesn't start the whole level over, it just brings you back to the start square. So like, if you already beat a level, then you wouldn't do it again if you landed on it again. Which, thankfully. But no, yeah, start over just brings you back to the start square, that's all it does.
Good day for us. Well done. Here goes. A brawl is surely brewing. And begin!
Until I'm done with the game, which is not too far. Just gotta beat King Dice and the Devil, and that'll be it.
This match will get red hot. It's on!
Alright. One more battle. Let's go. And yeah, don't worry, I won't freak out as much as I did last time I beat the Devil on stream. Well, well, well. Look how far you've come. Not only did you bust up my good-for-nothing lackey King Dice, but I see you've got my soul contracts as agreed. Hand them over and join my team. Welching on me like all the others, eh? I'll teach you for backing out of a deal. Have at you. Yeah. Yeah, definitely not gonna freak out like I did the last time I did it on stream, which was the first time I ever beat the game ever.
A brawl is surely brewing. Now go!
think the update was because of Scott. Yeah, you can parry his tears. Yeah.
The brothers had triumphed over the demon, forcing him to finally give up. We shall accept your surrender, devil, Cuphead laughed, but we're not done just yet. And with that, Cuphead and Mugman destroyed all the soul contracts, releasing Inkwell Isle's residents from eternal servitude to the devil. Gosh, I can't wait to tell everybody, Cuphead said. The boys set off for home and at top speed. Come on, blast when there's a leaky cup, Mugman teased as they ran. Once home, the brothers gathered everyone together. You're all free if the devil's dead, Cuphead announced, and that fiend won't bother us again, Mugman added. The Elder Kettle was literally brimming with pride as everyone began to cheer. Let's hear it for Cuphead and Mugman! Hip hip hurrah! Hip hip hurrah! As an all-day celebration began, the brothers promised to never wander into trouble again. And they didn't. Until the next time, of course. But that is another story.
Yeah, have you noticed that the bird and the blob weren't there? Our sincerest appreciation to the members of our team whose loyalty and creative endeavor made possible this production. Chad and Jared Wolfenhauer. There you go. Let's see, animators. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 animators. And 3 additional animators. I never get tired of beating this game. I don't. Slow jazz credits.
Well, Cuphead gambled with the devil. Thought he'd win a hefty purse. Mugman came along to help him.
This is such a beautiful credit song. Still recommend you check out Hollow Knight and if possible. Yeah, I'll definitely have to check out Hollow Knight. That this is an indie game with credits this long and inclusive, like, it just goes to show that they were willing to do whatever it took to make the game they wanted to make, and I definitely gotta give them props to that. Like, yeah, that actually, in one of the, like, that update I mentioned, like, the add-on stuff, a lot of it was translations. Yeah, and that's what all that was. Yeah, it's been translated into so many different languages. Cuphead musical, this is definitely gonna be the curtain call song. I mean, it would make sense anyway, but yeah, this is definitely good finales music.
that's all there is? There isn't anymore. Or is there?
Boy.
Well, Cuphead and his pal Bugman, they like to roll the dice. By chance they came on Devil's Game, and gosh, they paid the price. Paid the price. And now they're fighting for their lives on a mission fraught with dread. And if they proceed but don't succeed, well, the devil will take their heads.
A little surprised that I'm short the devil battle. To be fair, again, I've played this game plenty of times enough to where I know what to do, but if you scroll down far enough on my channel, you should be able to find my streams when I did play it for the first time. Yeah, it was a long while, and all the more reason why my reaction when I finally beat it. It's the most emotion I ever showed completing a level, beating anything in a game ever. I've never shown that much emotion ever. But it all makes sense because that was the first time not only beating the devil fight, but beating the game in general. That was Cuphead. A game I will never get sick of, a game I love so much. But that said, though, I think it's time to finally end the stream here. Alright, well, yeah, thanks guys for sticking around and watching the whole thing. I definitely missed this. I definitely missed streaming. Definitely. But yeah, everything seemed to be working good. No super bad frame rate drops or anything like that from what I could see. But yeah, I'm heading off to bed. Thanks. No problem. Thanks for being here. Definitely plan to do this more often now. Not sure if I'm going to have a set schedule yet, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, thanks guys, and catch you next time.